Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back with another banger video here. Today, I'm going to tell you guys the story of how I caught one of the biggest scammers in Diablo 2. So this man right here, Mr. TC, aka Clown, was scamming people on a website called D2JSP. D2JSP is a trading website for Diablo 2. You can buy items with their website's own currency called Forum Gold, and you can sell your items there as well. So this man was scamming a lot of people through the method of impersonation. So he would pretend to be other users on the website, then he would join their games, he would gain information about the game names and the passwords, and then he would join there and steal items, and then he would try to whitewash those items for untraceable currency, such as runes in the game or small charms, things like that. So we're going to be using a little bit of slang here, so if you're not a Diablo 2 nerd, I'll try to do my best to explain them. But anyway, currently we are running a little bit of a sting operation here. So we are in a game. It's called Offering 3 2020s Need GG. Now 3 2020s is a small charm in Diablo 2. It's used for trading high value items. And need GG basically means that we need like insane items, like insane rare items, because those are the best items in Diablo 2. So anyway, we are in a game right now, and I've been running this game for several days, trying to bait this scammer to join the game, because I know that he has a lot of stolen goods that he needs to whitewash. So I've been running this sting operation. It's a bit of a magnet to scammers. And finally, he joined the game. So right now, we're in a game with TC, aka Clown 23390 on battle tag, and he is showing off all of his stolen goods. So let's roll the video here. And I want you guys to remember that Soul Nash that we just saw there. So you can see here his battle tag, TC Clown 23390. Now, that Soul Nash is going to be very important, that axe that I was hovering at the start of the video, because we are going to use that axe to connect this account that he's on, which is his clean account, to his trading account, to all of his other accounts. And there's going to be a lot of accounts to keep track of, but as you guys can see right here, Clown is accused of scamming in this thread. And he says, did you read my signature? I changed it yesterday that my only battle tag is Clown 23390. So right now, this is proof that his trading account belongs to this battle tag. Now, we're going to keep rolling the video here. He's going to show off these items. These are his clean items. And we are going to get him to join on his scammer account, which has all of the stolen shit. I tell him that his items are nice, but I don't need them. Do you have other items? So he ends up leaving the game here. I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. He leaves the game. Then he rejoins the game a couple of minutes later. And he does something clever here. He reintroduces himself to try to kind of distance himself on this new account to his old account that we just saw, the Clown 23390 account. So A6 Coin joins the game, hashtag battle tag FB6 hashtag 2101, and he says hi, and that's pretty clever because this kind of removes the previous account from this account. So he could have just left the game, right, and then never came back, and then this could be a new person. So that's kind of what he's going for here. But don't worry, guys, we are a professional. We're running a professional sting operation here, and of course we are going to connect the two accounts by making him say some incriminating shit. So the first thing he does here is that he links Eagle Song Warfist. This is a scammed item, and that's his first global, so we can take a look at this item. Eagle Song Warfist, 40 attack speed, 272 enhanced damage, Fool's Mod, which is the attack rating and the maximum damage based on character level, 148 attack rating, and then 5% life leech. Now, this item was stolen here. Ox FFA was selling this item, and then Clown pretended to be interested in this item to buy it, and then he ended up stealing this item from Ox FFA. And you can see here in this thread that Ox FFA is talking about that. He says, I transferred a 520 all-res life coin, which is a small charm, 12 jar runes, Griffin, and a Warfist 40 attack speed, Fool Zod. So right here, he says he got scammed on this Warfist. And you can see the actual stats of the Warfist in that previous topic here, that this is a perfect match. So this was stolen, confirmed, okay? So right now we know that he has stolen goods. on this A6 coin account. Now we're going to keep rolling it because he gets more interested. I tell him that I don't need that item. He says, be right back. And then he comes in on yet another character on the same account here, FB6 hashtag 2101. So Mostays joins FB6 hashtag 2101. And Mostays, obviously being A6 coin, the character that we just saw that had the stolen Warfist, starts showing a trade window here with more stolen items. Now, the first thing he does is he starts showing off these Grand Charms here, which are also stolen. 10, 63, 44. Now, there's a lot of Grand Charms, so we're going to try to do our best here to keep track of these. But 10, 63, 44, 10, 73, 45. Then we got the 10, 71, 45 right there. And let's see, what else does he have? 1064, 44, 1069, 43, 1067, 44, 1063, 44. Okay, so now we are going to open up this topic here, which is Mr. Eng36 here. Eng36 says, I've been scammed by somebody with the BattleNet ID CEO 21776, impersonating as CEO X, which is this user right here. So somebody has pretended to be this guy, and he stole high melee Grand Charms. So you can see here, 6 high melee Grand Charms. The character name was Berserker. Now, we can see here, Berserker in the game, battle tag CEO hashtag 21776. Now you can see here, 107145. We just saw that one. That was the second one from the left. And then he's talking about more Grand Charms here. Let's see here. Is it further down? Yeah, here. You can see 106344 times 2. We saw 2 of those. And then we also saw the 106444. So these are the scammed charms here that belonged to Eng36 by the character named Berserker. We can take a look at the charms just quickly once again, just to double confirm. 106444. We saw that one. And then we saw the 106344. There was 2 of those. This one was also a 106344, and then this one was a 107145. So those are the stolen Grand Charms right here that were stolen from Eng36 by Berserker, aka CEO hashtag 21776. Now, of course, we're going to tell him that those are nice and that we don't need them. So now we need to connect the account that he's on currently with the account that we saw in the beginning, which he has linked to his trading account, his clean account. So we say, is that all? And then he tries to scam me for some forum gold. And I tell him that I'm not interested. I give him a fake user. He gives me a fake user. He asks me who I am. I tell him I'm some random guy because I don't want him to see that I'm onto him. And I don't want to, blow the cover. He asked me how many 32020s I have, blah, blah, blah. He wants to add me and scam me through Discord. And then here I say, can you link Soul Nash again Etienne axe? Now, this is the axe that we saw right at the beginning of the video, the axe that he had on his clean account, aka the clown hashtag 23390 account. So if clown 23390 had just left the game and never came back, and then now this Mostays FB account came in, and he had nothing to do with that other account, it was just a different person, and this guy is just a random scammer, he wouldn't know what we're talking about here. He would have no idea. So we're just doing this to incriminate this account and connect it to the other account. So I ask him, is this item good for Barb v Barb? I pretend to be interested in Barb versus Barb equipment. I don't even play this Barb. He says that it's very good, and he tells me the stats of it. So now he incriminates this account and lets us know that he is, in fact, the same user as Clown23390. I ask him for the price. I tell him I'm going to think about it. If I don't get a better offer, I will add you, and I'll buy it off you. And he adds me, and then we say goodbye. So there's more to talk about here. So what we know so far is that Clown23390 is Clown on the 2JSP. He has said that himself. Then we also know that FB 2106 is Clown, but on his other account. And then we also know that the items that he has belong or were scammed by CEO 21776. Now, there's another user here who also got scammed for 28 jar runes here. And this guy is accusing Clown of scamming him. So Clown wanted to make a trade for a 25 small charm, which is a 20 life, 5 all resist small charm. It's like a kind of a high value currency. He wanted to trade that for a bunch of jar runes. Clown didn't have the items that he promised, so I left the game. Then later on, I went to make the above trade with coins, and Clown joined the game pretending to be coins. I started dropping the jaws. Then the real coins joined the game and informed me that the character named Berserker was not him. I was only able to salvage 7 jaw, meaning Clown stole 21 jar runes. So what happened here is Stamboski was selling jar runes. If we can see, does he still have that thread open? It doesn't look like it. But anyway, Stamboski had a thread open, selling 28 jar runes. Clown made an offer, gained information for the trade, for the game name, for the password. Then he said, oh, I don't have the item, and then he left. Stamboski later on had another offer in his thread by somebody named Coins. Coins said he was going to buy all of his runes. Then Stamboski used the same game name that he had with Clown. Clown obviously tracking this thread and monitoring the situation. Joins the game, pretends to be Coins, steals 21 jar runes from Stamboski. Now, what's interesting here is that it's the same character that stole those Grand Charms, character named Berserker, but this time around, his battle tag is different. It's Cornflakes 21219. Now, the reason for this is because he has switched his battle tag name. Now, my personal involvement in this, and we're going to talk about that in a second as well, is that I bought unknowingly in-game, I traded in-game currency for stolen Grand Charms. So I bought some of these stolen Grand Charms that were stolen from Ang36. So when I did that, later after that, Clown added me on battle tag and tried to scam me on this CEO battle tag. So you can see here Cornflakes, and he even makes a game. He says CEO11 join me. So you can see here in my logs, his battle tag has changed from CEO 21776 to Cornflakes. Cornflakes 21219. So he has changed that battle tag, presumably because it was getting a little bit too hot. There was a little bit too many scam accusations against him. So that is the explanation for that. So now let's take a look at what we have so far. Now, we know that Clown 23390 is Clown on JSP. We know that Alex Sexcoin, aka what was the battle tag? FB2106. FB2101. FB62101. We know that this is also Clown 23390. And then we also know that the items that he has were stolen by the battle tag CEO 21776, which later on became Cornflakes 21216. So we know that this user is all of those accounts, responsible for all of those scams. Now, we've connected all of that. What is my personal involvement in this? Like I mentioned, I traded in-game for some Grand Charms. So I joined a game that was offering these Grand Charms, and I made an offer. I left the game, and then I got a whisper from the person who was in the game, and he said, join back. I asked him, what's the game name? He said, offering Grand Charms, max attack rating, life. I joined back to the game, and then he asked me, what do you offer? I told him my offer, and then I bought the charms off him. Then I posted these charms on the trading website to flip them for profit. And Clown immediately accused me of stealing those Grand Charms. I sold that Grand Charm, and now you're selling them. This will be reported to a moderator. So this guy knows that this thread, somebody's going to notice that these are stolen items. And he's trying to get ahead of the situation here by redirecting the aggro onto me to try to frame me. Now, the problem with that is that he is framing one of the sweatiest people on the internet. Like, he hasn't seen the Shadow Resist video. He hasn't seen the Firestar video. He hasn't seen what we do on the internet to people. So he's trying to frame me of all people. Now, luckily for him, our boy Eng36 here, who got scammed on these charms, 40K trade, no mediator, by the way, is gullible as fuck. And Mr. Eng36 here ends up changing his accusation here. He doesn't even have a JSP account to accuse. And he changes his accusation here to me. So all of a sudden, I'm accused of scamming these charms. So that is why I'm personally involved, and why I went through great lengths here to try to prove my innocence, but also to bring justice to the victims. Now, I have some great news for you guys. I did send this video, well, a different version of this, like a more raw, I guess, video, as soon as I caught him, to the moderator, aka Mr. Textbook here. This guy is the lead moderator, senior moderator. He's the leader of the scammer accusation team. And Mr. Textbooks very much enjoyed that video. And he even donated me 1,000 forum gold, saying donation for being awesome. And he banned Clown. So Clown did get banned here. Now, before we close this video and we close the chapter, I just want to show you guys how many people this man scammed. Look at this. This entire scammer accusation first page here is scammed by Clown, 28 Jaw, scammed by Clown, CEO 21776 scam, scammed by ex-CEO X, and CEO scammed me. And you can see here all of these victims all got some justice. The person who scammed you is this scammer tag requested, and you can see here he has not been seen since his gold got locked. And that's what you get, my little shit, when you try to frame the wrong person and when you're walking around being a dipshit. So hopefully you guys can all laugh about this, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. It's a bit different from like the usual like World of Warcraft type of content that I make, but I hope you guys enjoyed it regardless. I'll see you guys potentially in the next one. Peace. Speedy Trades out.